I talked to Rock yesterday, just for like 10 minutes or something, and we got really excited about stand-up again. I go, you writing? He goes, I kind of am. Like, he can't stop. When he was doing his tour, he's like, I need a break, blah, blah, blah. He just did like a fucking year on the road or some shit. And then he's right back to like, got some ideas. Got some shit.
I think that's a good way to do it. Take a little break and just refresh your mind so you're not running stale. Of course. Because he did a live special too.
His live special was I loved it.
Yeah, and it was also like the build-up because of getting slapped by Will Smith and all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
I think that was like the best thing that ever happened to him, because then he became like wild again. Like his stand-up was like outrageous. Like it was like the Rock of old.
That night was like watching a fucking Super Bowl. You were just like, what? It's a live event? Holy fuck! What the fuck? And then he was a badass, and I think he had some white shit on, and he looked cool as fuck, and you were waiting for him to talk about it, and then he got to it, and he got fucking excited.
Well, he didn't talk about it for a while on stage. Like, he would tell people, if you think I'm going to talk about it, I'm not. He wanted to be ready, and he wanted to really think about what he was going to say and how to say it.
That's because of where we are in life, where anything you say is fucking on the internet the next day. So he's like, I got to be careful and not blow this shit up. And
also, they would ruin the bits. Yeah. Because people would just tell the bits, and, then, and it wasn't even ready yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you have a life-changing event like getting slapped at the Oscars in this most preposterous scenario, the whole thing was preposterous.
Yeah.
I think for him it was also a wake-up call, like, hey, these motherfuckers don't really care about me.
In that moment,
they didn't protect me. Nobody stopped it. He went back and sat down, and then he got an award afterwards and got a standing ovation. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
It was fucking weird.
Yeah, because you always want to be that guy who's hosting the Oscars and who's starring in the big movies, and that's what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted to be the big movie star. But then you realize, like, well, these people are fuckers. You know, what did you do? How did you set this up? How come nobody tackled him?
That was a fucking weird moment.
Oh,
live
the weirdest.
Moment. Yeah.
It was like a guy just showing his ass. Like, you just pulled your pants down, showed the world your ass. Like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
He probably wakes up in the middle of the night going, why did I do that?
That whole thing sucks.
Yes, beyond. It was almost like a guy who doesn't know how normal people act, thinking this is what you're supposed to do. Go smack that guy.
It became fucking just went to a place that he couldn't get out of. Yeah. And started it.
And still there. He's still there. Yeah. In everybody's mind, when you see Will Smith, oh, he slapped Chris Rock. That's like immediate. Not I Am Legend, not Muhammad Ali, not insanely good movies.
Yeah.
Guy's an incredible actor.
Absolutely, yes.
He's been in so many banger movies. Yeah. He's a fucking blockbuster movie star.
Yeah.
And people see him, they go, oh, he slapped Chris Rock. Fuck that guy.
Fucking sucks. God damn it.
Terrible.
Man, it sucks, man. It fucking, it follows you around. It sucks. But my man, Rock, and the Kinnisons, like, and that shit, when you spread it, that happens like once every fucking 8 years or something, where somebody becomes this shit.
Yeah, every now and then someone pops through, and it elevates all of us.
Yes.
Everybody that gets to see it, they go, oh my God, I want to be better. I want to write more.
Yeah.
When I used to see Chris at the store, whenever Chris would come in and he would do a set, I'd watch and I'd be like, oh my God. I remember one time I was fucking in the back of the room, and this comic stood in front, like, while I was watching Chris. He's like, dude, I got to get on your podcast. I'm like, you got to get the fuck away from me. I'm watching Chris Rock. Like, why are you watching Chris Rock? He's one of the greats, and he's on stage right now.
Yes.
And you're talking to me.
Holy shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's so funny, man.
That guy's never been on my podcast to this day. I'm like, get out of here.
You ruined the moment.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, Rock is... never wasted a fucking minute on stage. Always trying shit out. Always was either notebook or just trying to remember or whatever. Never fucking got tense with the crowd. Just like, they're not liking this, but I'm liking it, so I'm gonna keep going.
Well, he would do this thing where he would go on stage and he would just have raw premises. Right. And he was so comfortable with total silence.
Yes.
Where it wasn't going well, and then he would catch fire and then start killing.
Yeah, man.
And then they're like, oh, it is Chris Rock.
Yeah.
And then he would go right back. He was like using them as like a sounding board.
You're right.
And he would tell them, like, I'm practicing.
Yeah.
You know, the same. I remember one time he went on somebody fucking killed. And he went on, and the first thing he said, hold on, relax. It ain't going to be that funny.
All right.
They told him.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be that
calm
funny.
down. Exactly.
Like, I'm working on some shit.
Yeah.
But that's how you develop a monster hour. You have to start off with building a structure.
Yeah,
and
man.
Get a foundation.
Yeah, you fucking, even your first night of the tour, by the last night you go, now that's my act now.
Yeah.
The friends who saw you the first 2 nights, you're like, fuck, I wish you would have seen me fucking.
Right.
A couple weeks later, I figured out that bit.
Yeah, you don't want anybody to see you when you're doing a workout set. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man.
This is a workout set. Like, this could be terrible. This could end badly.
Especially when a buddy sees you eat it like that. What a feeling.
Yeah. There's no dismount here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's interesting how those guys, like a guy like Rock or Kinnison or Louie or anybody who's just like really killing it.
Yeah.
It elevates everybody around you.
Yeah, man.
Everybody gets a little better because of that, because you get inspired.
Agree. I think Rock was on stage and just killed one time, and I remember Jon Stewart, who was probably 24 at the time. I think I was like 18 or 20 or whatever our age difference is. Jon Stewart goes, I don't want. I quit. I don't want. Like he's just like, God damn, that's good, man.
Well, you know, that's what Eric Clapton said when he saw Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
He saw Jimi Hendrix. He's like, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
You
Why
feel
am I
like a
even doing
phony
this?
after you see that great shit. Yeah.